cocks the birds.
There it is.
All you need. Oh, yeah, she took that. She was laughing. She was laughing so hard she couldn't, you know.
Funny, Dad, this doesn't look like Paris at all.
No, it doesn't. Flat. I don't know if they're working out or not. Well, you know what we should be seeing is a sunset. Of course, we can catch it tomorrow, too. Right?
Yep.
Is this great or what? It's a beautiful house, huh? Taking a picture of the pads.
You see the Pope at the top,
Right.
and then the babe and the bra on the bottom.
Right, I know, it's great.
Now, what's Harry's Bar all about?
I'm standing here in front of the famous Harry's Bar. Very, very famous
Named after Grandpa?
because of Harry. From the song I'm Just Wild About Harry. Actually made famous because it was a haunt of Hemingway. Now I don't know if it was Muriel Hemingway or Mariel Hemingway, but one of the Hemingways.
Did you realize we have absolutely no idea what any of this is?
Well, speak for yourself, son. I happen to know that what we're looking at right now is the Champs-Élysées. Over in the distance is the Arc de Triomphe and the Eiffel Tower.
Where is the Eiffel Tower?
Eiffel Tower is, I think it's down this way.
This way?
I think it's this way. I know it's near the water. I know that for sure. Beyond that, I'm not absolutely certain. This is the River Seine.
It's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be.
Well, the Seine is very wide at this point. Very wide at this point.
So is that Notre Dame behind you?
No, I don't think that is Notre Dame. Because I don't see a big N or a D
Is it
or
Notre Dame or
green
Notre Dame?
shamrock or anything.
Is either one of those?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm not kidding, I'm serious. I gave the guy my passport at the hotel. The view from our window in Venice, as you can see out here, is the Colorado River. And there's whitewater rafting going on over there. You can't see it from here. And of course the mountains in the background. It's pretty spectacular. Yes, sir.
I mean, as soon as they close the traffic to them is better. You see. I mean, they do not get any more. As soon as they find, they send it. I would say that it could be here today on the same plane you came yesterday.
We're standing here on this beautiful summer day overlooking the San Marco Square, or in English St. Mark's Square, named after the famous baseball player Mark McGuire. Over here you can see the Basilica, and as you'll notice, there are a lot of people going in there today, predominantly Gentile, celebrating a quaint Venetian custom called Christmas. In front of me here is the famous tower, rebuilt in 1625 after it was partially demolished in 1518 by a bomb attack from a German U-boat. Along here are the other buildings of St. Mark's Square, of which we know absolutely nothing about. And as you can see as we pan, we're the only schmuck tourists in this entire city today. We're here at the outdoor cafe, the Gritty Palace, and boy do we look out, we're like the first people here. So I don't think we'll have problems getting a table. Right now this is what's called the Grand Canal. Again, we're at the Gritty Palace here for lunch. And across here, where I'm pointing to, you can see a very famous white thing. It's a very famous white thing across here. Out the point of the Grand Canal. And this is what makes Naples so spectacular. Another gorgeous summer day. Mark is now taking a picture of an Eldo ad, and as you can see, they're very funny because they're saying aperto a tutti.
Maybe the beach is down there, Dad.
I don't know, but you know, because of the rain today, the streets flooded, as you can see. They had to bring boats in to get the people out, and we've got to get to that place down at the end. We're probably going to have to try and walk around and hope that maybe one of the streets are on higher ground. Statue of a guy. Of a guy. We don't have a clue as to who he is, but he looks important. And it's here in a square by the cafe where we just had lunch, or just had tea. Mark's panning around. Here it is, Le Cafe. Popular local haunt here in Venice.
Wonder how they came up with that name.
I don't know. Very clever. The amazing thing is that here we are. We've been in Venice a day and a half. I haven't seen Muscle Beach. We've yet to see any guys with tattoos or any of the alternative healthcare stuff. You kind of look at a bad angle. This is the famous Rialto Bridge, named after the famous Rialto. We're here at Ponte Priuli. Okay. I think this is an area that's kind of like their Pikesville, I would think, right? A way to rent DVDs and videos from like an ATM machine. And we get movies like La Grande Onda, Harry at Petsy, with Woody Allen, Demi Moore, In Dreams, Michelle Pfeiffer, in Cubo Finale, and all the other great hits. Standing here in front of this restaurant that we found with my Saks Fifth Avenue umbrella that won't close now that it's stopped raising and I have to throw away. Wearing pants with a rip in them covered only by my overcoat. Is a memorial to the Jews during World War II. This sculpture depicts the people going either into or out of the railroad cars being guarded by the German guards. That's the synagogue here.
That restaurant is all of Chinatown.
Over to the left is the Vienna Chinatown.
I think you mean Venice, don't you? The master seamstress.
That's me. Let me know when.
When?
This is the Bridge of Sighs from the other side, away from the water. For those of you who don't know what the Bridge of Sighs is, this was a bridge that was created and made by Warner Brothers for the movie A Little Romance, starring Diane Lane and who was that old French guy, Mark? The guy that was in it also?
Lawrence.
Sir Laurence Olivier.
With Mel Dead.
Right. And
Something better.
well, we'll check it.
This is a restaurant we turned up because there weren't enough locals in it.
What's that? St. Mark's Square is really pretty at night, isn't it?
It's beautiful.
Beautiful. You know what I just realized?
What?
In all the time we've been here, I mean, Venice is famous for all the guys with the tattoos
Yeah, the freaks on the beach.
and stuff. We haven't even seen the beach, much less the people on it.
That's true.
And you know the other thing, if you think about it, we've not seen
What's that?
what Venice is completely famous for? The blinds.
Wait, there's Venetian blinds right there.
Oh, you know, here they are, the very first ones.
This is it. This is
This
the
is it
famous
right here.
Venetian blinds.
Here's where they're made.
Agenzia Viaggi e. That must mean Venetian blind
Blind
store.
factory, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is where they're made.
Don't look any different than Venetian blinds back home.
Well, the ones back home are patterned after these, that's why. Isn't that amazing?
That's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, and it's ironic too, because prior to this, you know, we hadn't seen one.
I've not seen one.
It's amazing. There is. Well, we're really excited. It's 7:30 in the morning. We only had about 2 hours sleep, but we're excited that we're on our way to Paris finally, and we're really looking forward to getting there. It's going to be a great day.
Okay, flight's canceled. We have to fly to Amsterdam, and then take a train from Amsterdam to Paris. Or we could wait here all day and maybe get a flight out, which could be canceled. So that's what we're doing, Amsterdam.
Venice.
The good news is that we have a ticket voucher to get on the trains. Get to Amsterdam. The bad news is he lost the bag again, which is pretty unbelievable.
Well, we're finally, I think, on our way to Paris. We're going to make the train by about 2 minutes. These other folks were also in the same situation we were in, and I can say this about the bag. It's the second time the bag's been lost in 3 days. At this point, I think they can keep the damn thing because it's obviously the kiss of death anyway. The only thing I'm thankful for is that I do have the bag with the clothes, so I won't have to wear the same clothes for the 4th day in a row. We're going to end it at 3. So that's the good news. Bad news is going to take us another 4 hours to get to Paris, where there apparently was a hurricane.
Ham and cheese again. This is the 5th ham and cheese we've had on this trip so far.
Well, we've arrived in Paris. Right across the street here, this large building, I believe, is probably Versailles. First day in Paris, nose number one. New ensemble, pretty nifty, huh? Decided to do denim today and trash the corduroy. Secondly, we haven't heard a word about our bag yet. Thirdly, we just took our first metro. We got off at the right stop. We've now been wandering around for an hour and a half and can't find our way out. But I think we're on the right track right now. And here we are in the middle of Paris. It's absolutely beautiful. I wonder what that big art... Kind of a little bit better than lens crafters, huh?
Just a little. Have you ever seen an escalator in an optical store?
Not lately, no. This is the fabulous Cafe George V, where we just dined on a sumptuous breakfast of quiche Lorraine, eggs, and bad bacon. Maybe for Grandma Tucker for her birthday. With the columns. Worthy of a...
This is the famous opera. This is unbelievable. I've never seen anything so magnificent.
Incredible, is it? It's unbelievable?
It's incredible.
And right here on the corner, if you pan over this way, is the famous Brasserie Café de la Paix. Pretty spectacular, huh? Standing here in the lobby of our hotel. This is the hotel mission. And this is part of the main lobby. Well, I got the liqueur. Merci. Is in raspberry. Tough. A dentiste.
What is this, then?
I think I don't know. I think that must be the Arc de Triomphe. This arch. I don't know what this building is behind it.
This is big. I'll tell you that much.
It must be the palace. Maybe this is Versailles?
Versailles?
I think it is. I think it's Versailles.
Huh.
It's got to be because there's the Eiffel Tower.
Is that Disneyland Paris?
I think that's the Cirque du Soleil. That's the
Yeah,
original
it's a
Cirque du
carousel.
Soleil brought in from Vegas.
I don't think this is Versailles.
You know, I think you're right. I'm beginning to think, I think this is a museum.
A museum?
Yeah.
Huh.
They probably have pictures in there and stuff.
Hey, Dad. There's a long line to get in the museum. That's where we need to go, huh?
Yeah, right on the other side of the street. Where it would probably be nice to hang pots of philodendron. Yeah. If you'll notice, the knights up on the roof of the facade there.
Yeah,
one has the sword pointing up, and the other has the sword pointing down.
I wonder why that is, Dad.
I have no idea whatsoever. No, it's okay.
I wonder why they call this the artist district.
No, it's okay. I don't know.
It's always...
So meanwhile, they were kidding about Elvis Presley being alive, but the French brought him back to life through the miracles of technology. He's going to be having a concert here in March. We got tickets today. We're coming back for the concert.
I can't believe it. It's the last thing I thought we'd do in France. Dad, that's the Notre Dame? I thought it would be bigger than that.
No, that's it. It's bigger than it looks. The
We got up
stadium.
at 8 in the morning for this?
Well, the stadium's behind there. It seats over 100,000 for a football game. I mean, how big did you think it was going to be? I wonder what this church is.
Maybe this is Notre Dame.
I think it was prefab or...
I don't know. What do you think's the best seat for the, like, what's closest to the 50-yard line? Think over here on the left or over here on the right?
Yeah.
Like, is the visiting team on the right and the...
Right, exactly. Exactly.
That's the Hallowed Halls of Notre Dame.
Yeah, yeah. Are you doing it now?
Mm-hmm.
Each one of
Okay.
each one of those statues represents another famous Gentile person.
All right, Dad, next we have to see Saint Chapelle.
Yeah, next is Saint Chapelle, but I don't have a clue as to where it is. I think it's over this way, down a couple of blocks. This is Pont Neuf, the oldest bridge in Paris.
I don't understand why you wouldn't want to walk along the Seine, Dad.
I would if I had my my waders and my you're filming, right?
Yeah, I am.
This reminds me, you know, not so much of Pikesville, but more of Owings Mills, I think. Hand me the Bible a second, will you? I want to read about Notre Dame. Meanwhile, it was begun in 1163, and it wasn't completed until 1345. It took almost 200 years to build. And it says the facade seems perfectly proportioned until you notice that the north of the left tower is wider than the south tower.
Yeah, I noticed that.
You know, I kind of felt it too.
Something was just off.
You know, the more I think about Notre Dame,
Yeah.
the more I think how ludicrous it is that they spent 200 years building this damn thing. They couldn't take an extra 5 minutes with a ruler to get the towers even.
Yeah, I mean, they could have sent a guy up there, you know, with the ruler, like, you know, hold
Right.
the ruler like that, put his finger down like that.
Exactly, it's ridiculous. It bothers me.
200 years, they couldn't take an extra 5 minutes
Exactly.
to
that's
get
what
it
I'm
right.
saying.
It
That's
was
what
up
I'm
to me
saying.
that I torn down the whole thing and started from scratch.
I agree. I agree. If you're going to do it right.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, this line is not getting any shorter, and I told you we made a mistake letting anybody know we were going to be here.
I know, we really let the cat out of the bag.
By far my favorite piece. Incredible, aren't they?
Yeah.
I wonder if they might have to use a roller. Taken. Using statues. I'm disappointed. I thought they were going to have some training. Well, we left the umbrellas at the Musée d'Orsay, but fortunately it stopped raining. Where many of the great artists, we have to.
Death, man. Death.
I tell you what, with as long as the lines are for the elevator, I say we walk up.
All right. Hey, Dad, I think the fountains are where the ice rink is now. J4?
Yeah, see it on the Eiffel Tower?
Yeah, I think that means that that they couldn't book the Millennium for the first here.
They probably had a couple of our mitzvahs, a wedding or something,
Yeah,
so they're doing it on the
something like
4th instead.
Yeah,
Probably makes sense. Be less crowds.
right, it's just better, it makes it more special.
Just saving them until... This would look good? Sure, something like that. Did you ask the concierge if there was any place special we should see while we're here in the Louvre?
I never heard of it.
Why am I not surprised?
I know, I said, excuse me, do you know of any particular exhibitions that are going on? And he got this stupid look on his face and he says, Je comprends pas, Louvre.
Or something. Okay?
Look at this, this is unbelievable.
Wow, look at that. You think it's paint or wallpaper?
Stucco.
On this picture, Mark, you know?
Marie Antoinette, maybe?
Oh, no, wait a minute. This is that...
Anne
picture.
Boleyn.
It's Mona Lisa. This is a guy, Leonardo da Vinci.
Yeah, who's this Da Vinci guy?
Da Vinci. This is a picture that was made famous by...
I wonder if this has any religious significance, Dad.
I don't think so. This guy...
Look at that.
What do you think about the big one on the wall there?
I don't know.
I wonder if it's for sale. I'm kind of thinking maybe like for behind the bed.
Or maybe in the powder room?
Yeah, that would be good. Meanwhile, if people wouldn't stop to look at stuff, we'd get through this place a hell of a lot quicker.
It's so annoying. I mean,
Everybody's
just
got to
walk.
stop.
Just come on.
Just walk, for God's sake. Get through this place in no time.